Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. Hey, do you dislike waiting as much as I do? Actually, that might be hard to measure, but let me just tell you, I really don't like waiting. Especially when it comes to something where I really feel like God has been leading me in a certain direction, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking, okay, God, what's going on? It doesn't seem like anything is happening. What's the wait all about? And sometimes that can get kind of discouraging, Well, I recently was reading in Exodus, and God showed me something of His reason why sometimes we need to wait. I want to read that for you today, and I pray God will use His word to encourage you in the middle of your wait. This comes from Exodus chapter 23, beginning in verse 27. The background. This is God talking to the Israelites. He's telling them what's going to happen as He is leading them into the promised land. Okay, He's been telling them for a long time He's going to give them this land. Now, there's a little more detail. He says, I will send my terror ahead of you and throw into confusion every nation you encounter. I will make all your enemies turn their backs and run. I will send the hornet ahead of you to drive the Hivites, Canaanites, and Hittites out of your way. But I will not drive them out in a single year, because the land would have become desolate and the wild animals too numerous for you. Little by little I will drive them out before you, until you have increased enough to take possession of the land. So God is telling the Israelites all He's going to do. He's going to take care of the people who are in the promised land so the Israelites can inhabit that land. But He says, I'm not going to do it within a single year. God knows if He did that, if He drove out everybody from the land, the Israelites wouldn't be able to manage it. There wasn't enough of them to take care of the land, so the wild beasts would come in and overrun the whole thing. God, in His wisdom, knew He needed to do it a little bit at a time. He knew that's how the Israelites could best manage the land. So that's what He did. Still, I read that, and I'm encouraged, and I have to admit, I really don't like waiting any more now than I did before I read that passage. Yet at the same time, God encourages me. And I pray He'll encourage you today too. He knows what's best. He knows the perfect timing. And little by little, or maybe sometimes all at once, God will work things out. His plan is perfect, and you can trust it. Now, have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.